Ladies and gentlemen, today we see if we can beat Risk of Rain 2 inside of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Someone in my community has created every Risk of Rain 2 survivor plus a ton of Risk of Rain 2 monsters inside of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and we are going to take on this campaign today to see if we can win using only the survivors and monsters together. And so level 1, we got a little commando here. I'm thinking we throw a couple other commando friends and we see how commando looks on our first stage. Because commando's kind of nasty. I've done a little bit of testing. He's putting in the work. Level 1 is relatively straightforward. Commando just kind of blitzes through, and we should be winning in about 1 second. There it is. The group of commandos, take a look at them by the way, have done absolutely incredible. We then move on to level 2, and this is as far as I've gotten so far. But first, I have an ad read for you. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around because this is an unpaid ad for a company I genuinely think is doing amazing things. I'm sure many of you, like me, have a tough time making friends. And making brand new friends can be really difficult. The wonderful folks at Simply Social wanted me to let you know that making friends is a learned skill, and they've been teaching it for 20 years. Simply Social is running an 8-week online social group for anyone ages 18 to 25. The groups are no more than 8 people who meet once a week for an hour. During that hour, you'll learn conversation skills. There's a short lesson designed for the people in that group, and over 50 games to pick from to play together like Jackbox, GeoGuessr, and Gartic Phone. I've actually seen these groups live, and they are so much fun, you're gonna forget you're learning social skills in the first place. It's $670 for the full 8 weeks, but if you use the code TRENTOMENTO, you'll get $80 off. The first step is a short application at the link in the description, because every applicant is reviewed personally before a spot is confirmed. There are a limited number of slots available, and groups start July 7th. So if this is something you've been quietly dealing with, Simply Social is absolutely worth it. Go check out the link or text the phone number in the description before spots run out. I've done many a combos trying to test to get through, and what I've heard from the creator of this set of troops is that multi is pretty good and Huntress is garbage. And so let's try a bunch of Huntresses, and then we're gonna try a bunch of multis and we'll see what happens. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna try monsters. We're gonna try, whoa, that was actually kind of nice. We're gonna try a bunch of monsters, bunch of survivors, bunch of different combos. There are 12 levels, only level 2, and this guy is a pain in my ass. You'll see why. He's got a rock attack, and then his swords just kind of go crazy. And he does obliterate all of my troops, and it is really annoying. Okay, so unfortunately, it is just these two, and we lost. Okay, and it happens, right? Let's clear the field. And let's see how good multi really is when we have 12 multis all behind Huntress. We do have 500 left. We throw a commando up front. Our leader, we need a commando leader. But look at the oh my god, it's loud. Multi's going crazy. We got commando to deal with the littler units. All the little units are dead. How strong is multi when we're talking about Totally Accurate Battle Simulator or tabs? Yo, the nail gun's crazy. Look at the bullets. Huntress, we do have a Huntress by default on the stage. I think we have one survivor by default. Yeah, that was nasty. They're keeping their distance, and we move on to level 3. Now level 3, oh, I like this. A little old Western standoff. I don't know who this is. I assume mercenary or like bandit or something. Looks honestly like a pretty chill group of guys. I feel like anything with range should be fine here. Let's take a couple of railgunners. We'll go bang, bang. But we do need something that's going to give us some AoE. Now we go over to the monster section. And I'm going to throw in one Clay Templar, maybe in the back for now, because that feels very strong. And with 1,200 left, what can we mess with? You can see the amount of monsters in here is crazy. We got Soulless Mine, we got a Mithrix, we got False Sun, we got Grandparent. There's a ton of stuff in here. Let's throw 4 imps up front and see how they do in the old... Are they attacking each other? Oh, no, my imps teleported. Wait, that's sick. They actually teleport? Holy. Wait, I gotta use that more often. They're gonna be really good for, like, distance attacks, just to sneak in behind enemy lines. Clay Templar getting involved a little bit. I need you to be standing upright, though. Railgunners? Did you miss? This guy missed for sure. We need to be Railgunner staying back, which I love. We need my Templar. Yeah, I mean, we are actually on fire right now. Level 4 with 9,000 gold to work with. We're given what I can only assume is Seeker? Drifter, maybe? Against a bunch of little guys. Yo, that does not chill. That doesn't, that's a Dune Strider? Yo, I hate a Dune Strider. I didn't realize it was actually, I didn't look up here. So there might have been other bosses we're facing. We gotta face a Dune Strider, which means our distance is probably again the play. Let's throw, I like the Railgunner strat in the back. Let's toss a couple of multis up front because they're good. Let's take a look at the monster section. You know what I might do? You know what I might do? I think we have to, just for the fun of it. We gotta throw in a Mithrix. One Mithrix has to help us out, and then what can we buy for 600? We buy 3 Lemurians. Right there. I don't think we win with this. I don't know, though. I just really want to see what a Mithrix does. Yikes, that's such a scary lad. Mithrix is going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of health, very beefy, obviously a lot of damage. Then we have our group of friends in the back that are hopefully going to move their way forward, slowly dismantling the crew. Mithrix, I do need you, like, in the main area, though. Okay? You cannot go to a different town. There's a Dune Strider here. I can't help but notice that if we go over here, Mithrix is getting bodied by whatever this guy is. Mithrix, you are the final boss of the game. I need you to... Hello? That was freaky. Okay, he's... Mithrix might be ass. Can I say it? He might be terrible. Mithrix is literally getting bullied back here. Wait, how did I win? I just have to beat the Dune Strider? Wait, but he's... Hello? Is he still chilling? I mean, I guess he died. Did my guys over here hold down the fort? Oh my god. I feel like we got away with robbery on that one. What do we have here? We got, this is just blue team. This looks like a Dune Strider. Okay, more claw dudes. So we got melee up front. Let's get some people in here we haven't messed with yet. Let's take an engineer or two, because 2 engineers, they do have bubble shield, and that is interesting. Let's throw in 2 captains in the back, give you some Diablo strikes going on. Let's get 2 False Sun survivors involved, and then I'm going to get their father, 1 False Sun boss, and then do we want to go crazy? Can we go crazy here? Just do a bunch of Lesser Wisps. I have no idea how the Lesser Wisps are going to do. I've never used them before. But you can see the Engineer Bubble Shield. I think that's what that is, helping from at least ranged attacks. You can see the arrows landing on it. Oh my god, every Lesser Wisp is dead. Oh my god, that's terrible. Is it just False Sun now? It might be. It's not looking good. I think it's just False Sun. And there's kind of a lot of dudes left. You get your work cut out for you, my lad. I don't have a lot of faith in adult False Sun. False Father? I don't know. I don't really know the lore. Ooh. Oh, I like that a lot. Could he do it? No, wait, right? Why are you kind of putting in work right now? Only 3 enemies left. We do have... It is a boss on our team here. There's always a chance. Battlefield is littered. Come on. Oh, come on. They're all together. Oh my gosh, you can do it. You can do this. 1v1. False Sun. False Sun, come back. Make the comeback happen. You do have to attack him, though. You got to attack him for sure. I have 2 Lesser Wisps up there. We did it. Let's go. What a comeback. All right, we get it. Oh, they're imps. Okay, we have an imp overlord over here, which I don't know how bleed works. What is this, Enforcer? Who's this lad? I don't know who that is. But we have an imp overlord to defeat. I am kind of tempted to go imp on imp action. But let's, again, use some people we haven't used yet. So what if we threw 2 heretics in here? They look goofy to be heretic. And let's take a look, some monsters. You know what we need on the front lines? Children, let's do this thing. I don't know how strong children are going to be on the battlefield. I'm hoping, was that the children attack? Jesus Christ, do they have sky lasers? Children are the most OP thing in this game. Look at the sky lasers, children are crazy, oh my god! Alright, so what I've learned here are that children and multi are wild. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know what these guys are supposed to be. Maybe, it's a Lemurian stage. Yeah, we're looking at Elder Lemurians and normal Lemurians. This is me. We have 3 different groups to get at. There's a part of me that wants to go right back to Railgunner, right? We put a Railgunner here and here to do distance. We take, I don't have a lot of money. We go multi. Okay, hear me out. We go Clay Templar in the middle, because they're very strong, I think. And I think what we do, Blind Pest, times 3 over here as well. Throw a Brass Contraption. I feel like this is the vibe. Let's see, it looks like Clash Royale up in here. How are we doing? Did we already kill the Elders? No, Elders are so fast! Oh my god, they're in our zone! Hello? That's not great. I already don't feel very confident. I don't really know who's alive and who's not. It's very hard to tell. I feel like we're losing. Oh, there's a hole. Are we jumping in the hole, guys? Don't jump in the hole. Wait, there's still a Railgunner left. Where's my Railgunner at? Wait, there's no more Elders. We could do this. Wait a minute. The Railgunners are cooking. One is in the water? Hello? What are you doing swimming? I think it's just normal Lemurians left. Look at this. Okay, Railgunner, what are we shooting at? And we have a Clay Templar running around. I don't know who this lad is, and I'm gonna pretend like he doesn't exist. I think it's just these two. I don't know how we lose this. Clay Templar is coming in, and the minute this Clay Templar gets close enough, this Lemurian's absolutely destroyed. Oh, wait a minute, he lived. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, he's still alive! How is he doing that? I do... Okay, if he jumps off the map, I win, right? If he jumps off the map, I win? Do I win? Do I win if... Okay. Alright, a similar place. Elder Lemurian. That's a grandparent for sure in here. Okay. Do we want to fight fire with fire in a very literal sense? I put a grandparent right here. I got my own grandparent. Wait a minute, let's just battle 1 for 1. And then we win, right? Because we're going to have more money for other stuff. Where's Elder Lemurian? Here we go. Bang. Bang. Right, there's no other enemies. We get Elder, Grandparent, Elder. We have 1,400 extra. I throw a loader up front to do some of that big damage. And we throw a commando over here to even it out. I feel very good about this. My Elder Lemurian's, quite frankly, bigger than theirs. I don't really know what the grandparent does. I've actually used the grandparent many a times. No idea what the son attacked. Did I win? Okay, alright. So I feel like that was cheeky. Am I gonna take the win? Yes. Oh my god, we're fighting Mithrix now. Okay, let's get so serious. These are what look like imps, which is weird for the moon, but I'm gonna allow it. Yo, this guy looks crazy! Yo, that's sick! Okay, how do we fight Mithrix with only 9,000 gold? I think I know the only thing that gives us a chance. It has to be 90 beetles. It's not gonna work, but I had to throw 90 beetles at him. I mean, maybe, right? Imagine 90 beetles against Mithrix in Risk of Rain itself. I feel like that's a doable win, right? They're just headbutting the guy. Mithrix might have a lot of AoE, and it might be over. I'm gonna keep it real. What is it, 1 or 2 left? Where are my guys? Who's alive still? Okay. Okay, we did lose. It was expected. So we have to do Mithrix v Mithrix. Wait a minute, I got an idea. Mithrix? False Sun. He can't kill them both. There's no way. False Sun and Mithrix v Mithrix, we win this. Because the little guys stand no chance, and now it's just a simple 2v1 against 2 bosses in the game. How do we lose? They both have cool, funky half-circle hats. Oh, that's not great. Is that my Mithrix? Yep, that's definitely my Mithrix. Are you going to jump off the map after him? I would rather you didn't. But now it's False Sun v Mithrix. I feel like lore-wise, that's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if I win this now, though. My False Sun versus this Mithrix. I don't have a lot of faith. But you never know. I would say it's like a battle of the gods, but they are... I mean, this isn't very... They're not, graceful with it, if you will. Mithrix is sleeping and dragging on the floor. False Sun putting in as much work as he can. There's no health bar, which makes commentating difficult because I have no idea how close we are to being done. False Sun, if you fall down... Okay, alright. Alright, enough joking around. It's time to get serious. Scavenger? Okay, I gotta put a scavenger in here. We gotta see what that does. Then, wait, are soulless distributors just as bad in this game as the normal one? Throw in 2 loaders, and then over here, something for 500, another commando. We win this. This is a very well-balanced team, I think. I don't know what our scavenger is gonna do. People are already falling off the edge, including Loader, which is not great for me. Commando's trying to 1v1 Mithrix, which, if it was me playing, it would work, but that seemed like it failed. Loader? Jesus Christ. Okay. Scavenger, I need you to do better than you've ever done before. That was a great shot. I need you to lock in, though. You cannot lose to Mithrix right now. We cannot be stuck on the King of Nothing. The problem is, I don't know if the Scavenger technically, like, gets stronger as this goes, like in the normal game. He might just have set abilities. And I would like him to get stronger, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. So it's kind of just a 1v1. The sound in the game is kind of wild. Mithrix's attacks here, sick. And I won because Mithrix jumped off the map. How do we feel about that kind of a victory? Pretty goddamn good if you ask me. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Defeat blue team, survive for 70 seconds. Is this me in the middle and these are the bad guys? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of Lemurians. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this is... Oh my god, it's everything. This is worse. This is... Okay, this is going to be the tough one. We are going to have to bring in the big guns. 60,000? Holy moly. Okay, grandparents, I know. Mad tanky. So we put a grandparent up front. I'm going to bring in some other enemies which I have not used yet. So Imp Overlord on my side. We're going to put a Stone Titan on this front and a Mithrix on this front. Now we go into the survivors. We take a False Sun, maybe 4 of these guys, just kind of around. I want to make sure we have enough in here, like enough space. And now is when we throw in some multis, right? 3 multis, drop a couple over here. We have the money for it. We have a ton of budget this time around, so 26,000 gold to work with. Let's put Alloy Hunter in here. Yeah, that's rad. I want flying enemies. Let's do some fly guys up in here because we do not want to be stuck only on the ground. Throw some Greater Wisps, and then we go over here. Where's Brass Contraption at? Brass Contraption, where are you? There you are. A couple of these guys. Running out of room because I didn't do this very organizedly, but it's okay. Wait a minute. Lunar Chimera Wisp. We fill the rest. Beautiful. And then to end it off, ready? Hold on. We have 100. Where's my beetle? He's going to win it for us. I don't know if we win this. This is going to be really chaotic. I'm just going to watch the colors and not know what's going on. We can slow it down. That won't help us learn anything, but it is something we can do. Huge explosions. I'm seeing a lot of big bosses still in the middle. I'm liking the enemies on the edges, right? This Imp Overlord's got nothing on me. If we can beat everything here, then I think we win. But if I just survive for 48 more seconds, I think we also just win. Let's zoom in. Let's check out what's happening. I think this is my Stone Titan and grandparent against whatever this dude is. And we got that laser locked in right now, baby. Let's go, Stone Titan. Let's put in the work. We got some Greater Wisps in the back. I don't know where Mithrix is at. I'm sure he jumped off the map somewhere. Wait, we're actually putting in hella work right now. I think it's just a couple guys over here. This side's clear. We may end up winning before the timer goes out. I think it's just the... What is this? Clay Dune Strider over here? I think that's what that is. And we win! Let's go, baby! And we escaped. But I would like to go back to campaign, and I want to fight Mithrix correctly. I'm beating this man without him jumping off the map, and I kind of want to do it over here. I'm going to do one of each survivor. I know Huntress is bad, but I'm going to set up a line of survivors that Mithrix has to come to, and we're going to win. Obviously, we're not going to have enough money for every survivor, unfortunately, but we can get a good amount of them. 700, bang, we started up. We got a bunch of friends that are all going to go up the staircase and not jump off. That's bad. That's a terrible start. That's not good at all. Mithrix has lightning ability since when? Okay, this might not have been the strategy. I mean, I like these guys keeping their distance. It's very smart. We have, what is that, Railgunner? That is Railgunner, putting in work right now. Mithrix is on the floor. If we killed all the minions, there's actually a chance here, as long as we keep our distance and are smart. Is that Artificer? Can we freeze Mithrix real quick? Artificer, can we freeze him? He jumped off the map again. So I don't like that kind of a win. The urge to beat Mithrix legitimately is so strong. We only have 9,000, which makes this really tough. I could do 9 multis, but I feel like we want to get some of the monsters involved. I do that. Okay, hear me out. 600 left, 3 blind pests. I don't know if this does it, but it's a bunch of damage really quick, and then once it gets close, they all stop. You jumped off the edge. That's not ideal. What if we went full melee? What if I just went all mercenary? If you guys, What are we doing out here? We're leaving it to this side? Okay, you guys are gonna jump off. My troops might be the worst troops that have ever lived, but I'm gonna win again because Mithrix is even dumber. All right, I think we gotta get creative. I think we gotta go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, 4, 5, and 4. All multi, all day. They aren't gonna jump off the map. I need Mithrix to not jump off the map, but if they're like in this little area, it's pretty smooth. These ones come forward. Yep. Okay. It's a battle against Mithrix and a battle to stop. Wow, yo, multi's crazy. I was gonna say a battle to stop Mithrix from jumping off the map. Multi is wild, and there it is. The W. Well, that was a lot of fun. All love to the creator of this. If you want to check this out yourself, I don't know the best way to show it, but this is it. Risk of Rain 2 Survivors, Risk of Rain 2 Monsters. It is essentially everything in the game, which is beautiful. If you want to check out the campaign, just called Risk of Rain 2 Campaign. It's a blast. There are it's 10 total levels. I loved it. This is the first time I've ever even played this game, and I had quite a bit of fun. So go check it out if you're a Tabs player. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.